Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've done a plan with me, so I thought I would have one up today. This is my plan with me for August. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, then you might have missed that I posted July on my the IGTV story things that they have. And it's still up there. I also have a flip through of July. I will probably be posting all the flip throughs on that channel TGIV thing instead of here because flip throughs are so short, unless you guys want me to do them at the beginning of my plan with me's. But anyway, on to what I'm doing. I have this kind of scrap paper I got from Michael's, and I decided to paste it in as kind of a cover page. And I took two gold kind of markers. The first one I showed a clip of, is kind of more of a brassy gold, and the other one is a Signo Uni-ball that is in a gold color that I am using to kind of draw inside of the leaves of these little succulents. I thought it added a nice flare, and you'll see it kind of adds more of a shiny reflect, so the picture has more interest. I just did it on a few random ones wherever I saw fit. I didn't really have a set plan of which ones I drew on, but I thought it turned out really nice. The theme this month, I actually didn't really plan. I just was going for using whatever I had until in the middle of planning I decided to print some photos, which you'll see later. Here I just pasted in a little calendar I cut out of an old journal and just used that to indicate that it was August. I'm doing something new for this spread. I decided to do a social media kind of tracker for my Instagram and YouTube to track when I post. And I also tried this new lettering style, which I'm using that same brassy gold pen. All supplies will be listed down below, by the way, so if you didn't manage to catch it or if you're curious, I will have them linked in the description bar. But the way this kind of style works is the easiest way at least, is you write the words you want, like social media, in big letters, and then erase the middle, and then write in the middle in a fancy kind of loopy cursive, which is what I'm going to do now with my Sigma 0.38, is whatever word you want in the middle, like social media tracker. So I will just write in fancy cursive in the middle, and it kind of does this cool effect. I'll get to that in a minute, but I'm just doing the tracker boxes, which aren't really exciting. You guys know how to draw boxes on a paper, I hope. But yeah, I hope to fill these in each day I post, just to see how frequently I post. I'm not going to strike too hard on them, and they're not for planning wise, I suppose. But yeah, I thought it would be kind of a good spread to try out. Also, like I said before, I didn't have a theme planned. I kind of was just going with what I already had. So you'll see that it's just kind of gold and black right now, and I'm going to add some pictures that are kind of basic. And I decided to go in with green later. So you'll see me flip back and forth between pages. But here is me doing that whole tracker, that whole cursive part. And I also decided to kind of fill in these block letters and make them more bubbly by outlining them with the black. If you're ever curious where I get my pictures, I print them all off of Pinterest, and I will link my Pinterest down below. I have a whole board of aesthetic pictures and pictures I use for all my spreads. The biggest thing that I like to do with my pictures is kind of get the same color scheme or the same kind of tones within them, and that way they look very cohesive. These, like I said, I started out trying to use pictures I already had, left over. So these three pictures are actually from an aesthetic board that I used for one of my novels, and I decided to stick them in here, and I still think they fit with the theme. I really like them. And on this spread here, I obviously did the same kind of lettering I did with the social media tracker, except for this time it is for important dates and my to-do list. I don't typically do to-do lists because I just write the things I need to do daily, but I had space, so I just added it there. I probably won't use it, but who knows. Same with important dates. I don't know if I'll use that because I typically don't have a lot of dates to plan for, but maybe with school starting I'll have stuff to add onto that calendar. And like I said, you can see how easy it is just to do the cursive inside of it. All you really need to do is outline it in pencil, erase the middle, and then do the cursive. I really do suggest using the pencil first, but yeah. And here is when I decided to add green. I felt like this page was kind of missing something, so I went in with these two Crayola Super Tips, and I used the darker color to write over the black inside of the cursive to bring that green into the spread. And you'll also see I use the lighter one more often than this one because the lighter one matches the pictures I add later. But yeah, I think this hint of green with all the gold and the black looks really, really nice. As I said, I thought this page was missing something, so I decided to do some shading with the green. This is the light green. I think it just had a little bit more pop and incorporated the gold with the green succulents next to it. Now let's get on to the weekly spread. So here I have some aesthetic kind of green pictures, and what I really like to do with my spreads is to have a picture and then add a little text quote underneath it that are kind of funny or like witty that I really appreciate. And yeah, I don't know, I think it adds a nice touch. It's a way to maybe kind of personalize it, and it kind of adds contrast as opposed to, you know, just having pictures. I also did with that gold pen those gold lines like I did on the last succulent picture on this succulent, just to kind of tie it in, and again to add that little pop. As you can see, it kind of reflects the light back. And then I kept the same lettering as I did the other spreads, except for this time I kept the inside cursive black, as you can see here. I did all the days of the week and I would spell them all out with cursive, and then I went in with that lighter colored green marker. I believe it could be the darker one. I don't remember. I believe it's the lighter color. You'll see in a second. But I just wrote the abbreviation of each day in that kind of same split in half font, and I thought it turned out great. I love it. I'm going to continue it throughout this whole spread. Also, if you notice that I'm not starting on the 1st, because the 1st is actually Wednesday. I am actually starting, and you'll see when I start numbering, on like the 5th or something, and that is because I have the beginning of the month on a different spread. It is back in my July spread. So yeah, don't be concerned about the numbers. It's just because I already did the other week. But this has become one of my favorite. I love the green. I can't wait to fill it out. But here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you want more. Comment down below what color I should do next month. Should it be purple, blue? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys next video. Bye!